Itakuwa muda tokea tulipofanya kipindi chetu cha The Drums of History, na najua most of you have missed the stories that we usually did. But right now I'm back again, and today I have come with an episode of one of the most prolific figures in Kenyan history, Njiri wa Karaja, the richest man in central Kenya, who had 34 wives, and he was the founding father of Njiri High School in Murang'a County. In the colonial history of central Kenya, the name of Chief Njiri wa Karanja stands out, as well as Waiyaki Wahinga, High Chief Warukiu wa Kang'ao, and High Chief Jenga wa Gioko, who worked with Kenya British government at the time. Chief Njiri's journey to fame was marked by unparalleled status and wealth that made him a celebrity of his time. Known as the richest man in central Kenya, he possessed a wealth that set him apart from his time. Give him a transistor radio, something unheard of in the society at the time, and Chief Njiri was one of the few Africans to own a horse. While others were busy fighting for independence, he focused on expanding his empire by acquiring large tracts of land, including almost all of Kinene in Murang'a County. His wealth goes into animal husbandry, and he had thousands of goats, sheep, and cows. In addition, he also holds the title of Africa's richest money changer. This reflects the high value of the currency at a time when many people relied on barter such as shells and beads. A publication on Kenyan history, 1966, #TBT. Back in the day when Murang'a Senior Chief Njiri wa Karanja, Njiri's school is named after him, was the endorsement icon of the Volkswagen Beetle. Chief Njiri's ambition is reflected in every aspect of his life. He made sure his grandchildren went to school in British Land Rovers, which were a luxury at a time when cycling was considered prestige. It is significant that he paid attention to the importance of education and sent his son, who would later become an influential person in Kenyan politics and business, to study in the United States. He still flew the Union Jack and was guarded by a permanent police force. Even Queen Elizabeth recognized his importance during a visit in the year 1957. Chief Njiri's legacy in schools such as Njiri High School and recognition as a member of the British Empire MBE has been acknowledged. He left behind an incredible story of wealth, power, and influence, marrying his 34th wife in 1964 and dying more than a decade later at the age of 100 years. That is one of the story of Njiri, the man that left many shocked. He was the richest man in central Kenya. There was a publication in regards to Njiri's life by The Standard, and I want to review this publication. It is said that in central Kenya, finding loose change, money speaking, was no problem for the biggest money changer who also owned a horse. While owning a bicycle meant you were an extension officer or a headmaster, Chief Njiri had his grandchildren driving to school in a Land Rover in the 1950s. By the way, at a time when few went to school, Chief Njiri sent his son Kariuki Njiri, later MP for Kagumo, to America for further studies. Chief Njiri had someone carry his folding chair, and although many homesteads did not have walls, no one entered his compound in any other direction other than the gate, where a guard stood at attention. Chief Njiri had to be guarded at the height of the freedom struggle, largely for his unrelenting battle against the Mau Mau, whom he hated with a passion. The dreaded chief defiantly flew the 60-feet British flag outside his home to that effect. The colonial government loved him to bits that he was guarded by coppers at the Kenyona police station during the day besides a police reserve. Chopper dropping a copy of the East African Standard at his home daily. Never mind, he was illiterate and the guard read it for him. The spectacle was his wives, 42 of them, and children scrambling to rescue the paper from sliding down the slope and onto the nearby forest where Mau Mau were, says the history of the Loyalist published in 1958. His fame for fighting the Mau Mau even spread to the Buckingham Palace, such that the Queen paid Chief Njiri, after whom Njiri School is named, a courtesy call in 1957. He would later be awarded the Member of the British Empire, MBE. Senior Chief Njiri, who married his 30th wife in charge in 1964, died 10 years later, aged than 100 years. You know, history sometimes needs to be corrected. Was Chief Njiri a hero? Or was he a traitor and a collaborator with the British government to sell out the Mau Mau people so that our forefathers would be slaughtered for fighting for the freedom of this country? A question that I leave you with to answer. For now, that's all we have. This is FM Show KE. My name is FK Mwenda. The program on here is The Drums